On a September night in 2004, in the small town of Pinewood, Oregon, the flickering streetlight cast an eerie glow on the red dirt road leading into the vast forest. That night, no one could have imagined that a horrifying nightmare was about to descend upon the Harper family. At 2 a.m., Mary Harper jolted awake with a bad feeling. She rushed to her daughter's room, Lily Harper, a 17-year-old girl as radiant as the sun. But when she pushed the door open, her heart seemed to stop. Lily's bed was empty. The front door was wide open, letting in a chilling breeze. Lily's car, the blue Ford she loved so much, was gone. "Lily!" Mary screamed, her voice breaking in the darkness. But only silence answered her. Lily Harper was the pride of her family. With her long glossy brown hair and bright green eyes, she always turned heads. "She was our light," Lily's older sister, Emma Harper, once said with a sad smile. Lily loved fashion. She would spend hours in her room, carefully sewing dresses, mixing and matching outfits, dreaming of one day becoming a designer. She wanted to help people feel more confident, Emma recalled, her voice trembling. Lily was also a vibrant girl. She was a member of the cheerleading squad at Pinewood High, played volleyball and basketball, and was always the life of every party. But behind that radiant smile, Lily was facing a troubled relationship, one that her family had no idea was slowly pulling her into the shadows. Lily had been dating Ryan Carter, an 18-year-old boy, since she was 15. Ryan was an inseparable part of the Harper family. He often came over for dinner, played basketball with Lily's dad, John Harper, and even got a job at a local auto shop thanks to John's help. "We treated him like our own," Mary once said, her voice full of regret. But Ryan wasn't the person the Harpers thought he was. He controlled every move Lily made. He wouldn't let her hang out with friends. He constantly checked her messages. His jealousy was terrifying. "One time Lily wanted to go to the movies with me," Emma recounted. But Ryan freaked out, yelling that she couldn't go anywhere without him. Lily started feeling suffocated. She wanted to break free from Ryan. But she didn't know that decision would lead her to a horrifying end. Things took a darker turn in the spring of 2004. Lily went to Sunny Shore Beach with friends. There she met a young man named Alex, a sailor. Alex made Lily feel free. She told her friends she liked him. "He's so different from Ryan," Lily once confided to a close friend. "He doesn't try to control me." When she returned to Pinewood, Lily started thinking about breaking up with Ryan. But Ryan found out. He heard rumors about Alex. He became obsessed with the idea that Lily was cheating on him. "He once asked me if I could wear a wire to get Lily to admit she was cheating," a friend of Ryan's revealed, his voice filled with unease. "I refused immediately," the friend added. But Ryan didn't stop. He started following Lily, checking her calls, her texts. He couldn't bear the thought of losing her. Ryan's troubles didn't end with Lily. He also had a close friend, Ethan Davis, a cocky and dangerous guy. Ethan had a record. He'd been arrested for theft and computer hacking. Lily didn't like Ethan. She once told Ryan she didn't want him hanging out with Ethan. "Ethan's a liar," Lily had said. "He'll drag you down." But Ryan didn't listen. By late 2003, Ryan and Ethan became roommates. Ethan hated Lily. "Lily's manipulative," Ethan once told Ryan. "She doesn't deserve you." The relationship between the three became a tense triangle, one that no one could have predicted would lead to a horrifying tragedy. On the night of September 5, 2004, the Harper family gathered around the dinner table. They had just returned from a weekend getaway at Green Lake. Mary made Lily's favorite grilled steak. Lily laughed and chatted happily, as if she didn't have a care in the world. She kissed her mom on the forehead and said, "I love you, good night." That was the last time the family saw her. The next morning, Mary walked into Lily's room. The bed was empty. The front door was wide open. Lily's car was gone. "I knew something was terribly wrong," Mary recalled, her voice trembling. John rushed outside, calling Lily's name into the darkness. But there was no response. Only the flickering streetlight seemed to hide a horrifying secret. The Harper family immediately organized a search. They put up posters all over Pinewood, tying blue ribbons, Lily's favorite color, on trees. The whole town joined in. People walked through every dirt road, searched the forest, called out Lily's name. But no one found her. 3 days later, a local found Lily's car at a parking lot near Highway 45, 6 miles from home. The car was locked. There was no sign of Lily. No money, no credit cards, no ID. "We thought she might have been kidnapped," John said, his voice heavy with pain. But the truth was far more horrifying than they could have imagined. Meanwhile, Ryan showed up at the searches. He wore a shirt with Lily's picture on it, acting concerned. "Lily means everything to me," Ryan told everyone, his eyes red. But the police didn't buy it. They started investigating Ryan. Ryan was too jealous, a friend of Lily's revealed. "He always thought Lily was cheating," the friend added. The police also took notice of Ethan, who was always by Ryan's side. Both claimed they were at home together the night Lily disappeared. But their story didn't add up. They were each other's alibi, and that made the police suspicious. A week before Lily disappeared, a local named Tom Harris was walking in the forest. He stumbled upon a freshly dug hole near a trail. The hole was about 3 feet deep, hidden behind some bushes. "I thought maybe someone dug it to plant a tree," Tom recalled. "But it kept haunting me," he added. After Lily went missing, Tom returned to the spot. The hole was gone. It had been filled in, covered with dry leaves. Tom immediately reported it to the police. "When I heard Lily was missing, I knew that hole had something to do with it," Tom said, his voice full of worry. That hole, as it turned out, was the first clue to a horrifying truth. The investigation entered a tense phase. The police checked Lily's phone. They found that the last 2 calls to her phone on the night she disappeared came from Ethan's number. The police questioned Ethan. At first, Ethan stayed silent. He claimed he didn't know anything. He said he was at home with Ryan. But the FBI didn't believe him. They separated Ethan and Ryan, questioning Ethan at the FBI office in Portland. Ethan started to get nervous. His face turned pale. Finally, he broke down. "Ryan killed her," Ethan confessed, his voice shaking. "I only helped bury the body," he added. Ethan led the police to a forest near Highway 45. It was a dark night. The faint moonlight filtered through the trees. Ethan pointed to a clearing. The police started digging. They found a shallow grave. Inside was Lily's body. She had been strangled. The autopsy results sent chills down everyone's spine. There was dirt in Lily's lungs. She was still alive when she was buried. Ryan and Ethan had poured chemicals on her body to decompose it. "I can't imagine the fear she must have felt," Mary sobbed, holding Emma tightly. Ryan and Ethan were arrested shortly after. Ryan pleaded guilty to first-degree murder and was sentenced to 25 years to life. Ethan pleaded guilty to second-degree murder and got 15 years to life. But the story didn't end there. In 2021, Ethan filed for a reduced sentence, citing a new Oregon law. The law lessened the responsibility of those who didn't directly commit the killing. The Harper family had to face multiple court hearings. They didn't want Ethan to be released. "We can't let our daughter's killer walk free," John said, his voice firm. During the 2024 trial, a new truth came to light, leaving everyone stunned. Ethan didn't just help bury the body. He had planned the murder with Ryan. The police found a tape in Ethan's house. It contained a recording of Ryan and Ethan discussing Lily's murder. "We have to do this," Ethan's voice echoed on the tape, cold and chilling. "Lily will ruin your life," he added. Ryan agreed. They had dug the hole 3 days earlier. They had prepared everything. This wasn't a spur-of-the-moment killing. It was a cold, calculated plan. The judge denied Ethan's request. He stayed in prison. The Harper family breathed a sigh of relief, but they knew the fight wasn't over. Today in Pinewood, the Harper family has created a small garden called Lily's Garden, right outside her bedroom window. At its center stands a red maple tree, symbolizing the trips Lily loved. "Every time a hummingbird comes by, I feel like Lily is talking to me," Mary said with a smile through her tears. The family also fought for Lily's Law, a bill that educates teens about dating violence prevention. "If we can save even one person, it's all worth it," Emma said, her voice full of hope. Lily Harper, the girl with the radiant smile, will forever be a flame that never fades in the hearts of her family and the Pinewood community.